whatever icon that is, and we have X just from Ward. I wonder if that's not Ward TV. Nah. Alright guys, we're going to jump into Overgrowth. This is game number 1 of this best of 3. Let me switch something around. Best of 3, nameplates, there we go. Alright guys, so spawning in our bottom left position, it is the green Protoss player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Lucky. And spawning in the top left position, it is the red Terran player from X Just Gaming. It is Ward. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, can we make on certain next time? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, someone said that my mic is too soft. I'm going to do my best to adjust it. If you guys have me on personal information, please just ping me sooner. You guys don't have to wait. There's the delay in chat, but I do appreciate you guys trying to help out, letting me know what is going on. We do see Lucky going across the map, just going to do a little bit of scouting. For some reason, here comes Ward. He's going to definitely try to cheese. Ward is a diamond player playing against a Grandmaster player from Psistorm Gaming. So we'll see what Ward tries to do. We do see how you have 1 barracks, but he's only going to have 1. He's really not going to be able to do much. I think the goal from this is just to get a Reaper as quickly as he can into Lucky's base. That Reaper might be doing a lot of damage, but like I said before, Lucky is a GM player that will know what's going on. He sees that there's no barracks. He has to know that, okay, something fishy is going on. Ward is doing some kind of weird cheese build. Barracks is almost completion. Is finishing almost completion. But Lucky knows what's up. He's gonna take a little peek around, and there he goes. Now he's gonna see the barracks. He's gonna see it's just 1. No big deal. Reaper comes out, and the Reaper's gonna be in there in plenty of time. Like I said, the Cybernex core is gonna finish way before that Reaper even gets to the base, so it's nothing he's too concerned with. Lucky's going to be able to handle this, no problem. Factory gets started from Ward. So far, Ward is playing, like we said, he wanted to do that cheesy build, but it's not going to pay off from, Lucky's is too damn good. Bunker does get dropped here from Ward, which is great. However, Mothership Core is going to be able to snipe that, no problem. Here comes on that depth. It's going to be really good at chasing that Reaper around. Reaper comes across the map finally. Mothership Core is not in production. It's just, turn up the mic more? Oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't know if I could turn it up any louder, man. I'll have to play around with the settings later. Here comes the Adept. He's gonna get the last shot on that Marine, and that's kind of it. I mean, this bunker, yeah, is gonna do a lot of damage. The Reapers are gonna take down a little bit of that Adept shield. But that is just it. Mothership Core is not even out yet. It doesn't even seem like he cares. Lucky's just, he's going to be just fine. He's going to try to snipe this Marine before he jumps into the bunker, and there he goes. Snipes the SUV, and here comes the Adepts. Just going across the map to do as much damage as they can. And if you look, Lucky was able to get 2 Stargates and a Gateway up here at the front and towards base, and it's really not going to do much. Ward as a Cyclone, but that's not going to be enough for him. He's going to be able to. He's going to focus down the Cyclone. Dang, dude, this Cyclone does a lot of good damage right now. Here comes a Void Ray. Void Ray's coming out. Another Pylon's coming out for Lucky, and I think that's going to be it. Mothership Core finally gets out. There's really not much Ward's going to do. This attack is kind of done. Yeah, it's Diamond versus GM. Usually more GMs tune in for this, so this is kind of, it is what it is. Huge warping going down from Lucky. He's got 5 Adepts plus a Void. Here they come. They're going to try to, right when he lowers down the supply depot, gets it pumped up. Void Ray focuses on the Viking. Viking gets taken out extremely quickly. Cyclone is trying to kite back the Void Ray. Void Ray's almost getting locked in almost all the way. Cyclone is not going to be able to do much. Another Cyclone comes out, and another Viking comes out, but this is going to be too much. These Cyclones need to focus down that Void Ray. More Adepts are coming in, and some more Stalkers coming in, but these Adepts are going to land right on top of the Cyclone. Cyclone is picking off as much of the Adepts as possible, but is just not going to be enough. The Cyclone is getting repaired from behind this, and that is going to be a GG gets called, and game number 1 goes to Lucky in a very quick fashion. Like we were saying before, you know, Ward tried to cheese him a little bit. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out in his favor. And let me go, since I am starting it up, I'll be doing Central, I think is what he wanted. Central. I'm going to try to get the game going for these guys. Totally forgot what map they wanted to play on. And for some reason, my camera doesn't like to enable when I switch back over. Newark. Okay. Newkirk. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while I get this map pulled up. Like I said, I'm making the games myself at the same time casting, at the same time observing, so it is a little bit trickier than the average. Run it on Central. No idea what that means. Well, Central server. Oh. Sorry guys, we're trying to get this game. I don't. What does he mean when he wants on Central server? I have no idea what that means, and I feel like an idiot for not knowing, but that's the first time I ever heard of that request. I didn't realize you could change servers of where you actually host it. So my apologies for not actually knowing that. So give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Scarecrow, for that. I appreciate that very much. I thought he was saying he wanted on like a central, like a different kind of map. But we're just kind of waiting a little quick. We're going to try to get the second game going of this best of 3. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the ESL North American Cup. This is the Christmas edition. There's a special Christmas prize at the end. Did you do game art? I don't think you did game art. Switch me. There we go. Alright guys, we're going to be jumping into game number 2. I want to say that he didn't do this on game heart mode, which is no big deal. It is what it is, but might get a little interesting towards the end. We're going to be jumping into game number 2. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be game number 2 of the round of 16 for the North American ESL Cup, the Christmas edition. This is the last cup of 2016, so make sure you guys are tuning in, saving the channel, saving the date, all that good things. And we're going to do everything we can to get it up and running. There it is. Best of 3. Lucky has 1. I lied. Lucky has 1. There we go. Alright guys, so spawning in the bottom right position of the Newkirk precinct, it is the green Protoss player from Psistorm Gaming. It is Lucky. And spawning in the bottom left position from Just Gaming, it is the red Terran player. It is Ward. So as we saw in the first match against Ward and Lucky, Ward tried to go with the very sneaky barracks build that did get spotted by Lucky basically right away, and it was stopped with a couple adepts, and there really wasn't much that Ward could do after that. And behind that, Lucky built a proxy Stargate and gateway and warped in with a couple Stalkers, Adepts, and a Void Ray and took out Ward pretty quickly. So at the moment, it doesn't look like either players are going for any kind of the cheekier build. They kind of seem very content with trying to make this game last just a little bit longer than it has been. And we want to thank everyone again that is tuning in, that is taking a look at it. We understand it's a Friday night. We understand that there's the New Year's is coming out and all that good stuff. So we just appreciate everyone that's tuning in and always to show support for the ESL groups. We're going to have more cups starting again next weekend. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Sign up and try to earn you guys some cold hard cash. So far, it looks like Lucky is just kind of playing defensively, playing a reactionary build where he's just waiting to see what Ward wants to do and kind of reacts from that. Ward coming down with the reactor behind this barracks as well as getting the command center so quickly. Lucky's got to be feeling like he's in a great position knowing that Ward is just going super quick into the command center. Double Marines getting built now at the moment. This probe though, it's like the hero probe and it got a kill. I was unaware of what it actually killed, but hero probe, man, getting a kill right off the bat. And our box facility going down for Lucky. He's getting a lot of gas. He does finally get his second base, so it looks like we might see I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to be trying to do just yet. Mothership core coming across the map. Let's see here. There's more Marines coming up from Ward. Doesn't look like he's trying to stop anybody. Just Marines for days. Does have a factory coming up behind this. Here's an Adept plus the Mothership core. Mothership core looks like it's just going to try to do some damage, get some SUV kills here in the mineral line. Another starport going down from Ward. This Adept's going to shade in. Going to just see that there's 5 Marines. Oh! The shade gets caught right there. Here's the Mothership core. Gonna try to focus down as many SUVs as he can. Gets 1 kill so far. 2 kills. These Marines might catch it if they stutter step just better. And they get it. A great pick off from Ward. Picks off the Mothership core against Lucky. But behind this Adept is trying to do as much damage as he can. And there we go. The Twilight Council is done for Lucky. Warp Prism. Oh, it's just an observer. Blink Stalker. Research has begun for our Protoss player. And behind this, we just see more Marines being pumped out from Ward. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad idea. 2 Widow Mines also. And a medevac, and we do see the Widow Mines burrowing where it's going to be a great stop if there's any kind of drop that happens from Lucky. And Lucky will be able to see that. He's going to send the observer, perfect opportunity to see it. He's going to see the medevac come right now. I think that's his vision. Yep. So Lucky did see that it is coming. He does have the stalkers in place. Here comes the medevac from Ward. Ward's going to do everything he can to try to get these Widow Mines in the best position possible. He does the boost up, but he doesn't realize that there's stalkers here. It's going to stop him. Lands right on top of the medevac. Widow Mines does drop. They're going to pick off the last little bit of the medevac. And these Widow Mines going to the tail end of that last Widow Mine. These Widow Mines don't do as much damage as he was kind of hoping for. More stalkers are coming in from Lucky, and then, as you can see, Lucky has a great vision of Ward's base. He just sees that there's a bunch of Marines. It's really not much other than just Marines at this point. Siege tank coming in from behind this. Ward doesn't really seem like he knows exactly what build he's going for. He just knows he just wants more barracks. Ward pushing out, and as I said before, Lucky has complete vision of this. So he's going to try to catch him. Lucky comes in. He's going to snipe the medevac. Almost gets. He's going to try to go toe to toe with these Marines. He is going to lose his Marines, but he's going to stutter step back. These Stalkers do have blink, and as we can see, he's doing so much damage to these Marines. Just can't do. These Marines just get so weak. They snipe one of the medevacs and then blink away. It's such good control with these Stalkers to just focus down these Marines. And as you can see, Ward's army is completely gone at this point. The more Stalkers are getting warped in. There's an adept into this. Siege tanks definitely in siege mode. The Stalkers come in, blink on top of the tank, and that is it. Ward's army is completely destroyed. More Stalkers coming in to blink around. They blink right underneath the medevac, they snipe it, and that's the last little bit of Ward's army behind this. Lucky is taking a third base, and Ward's kind of got to be feeling like he doesn't have much leg room to stand on. We do see that this observer is just like the hero observer from Lucky. He's getting so much good vision of what Ward is doing. He sees that there's more Marines and more tanks, and he's going to adjust accordingly. We do see the army from Lucky coming across match. This is going to be a blink Stalker. Looks like what he's going to do. He's just going to blink up on top of this. He does see that there's a couple tanks, or maybe he didn't see it. Or he's just going to jump on top of this cliff right here and try to do as much damage as he can. Lands. This is going to snipe this reactor. Marauders coming out. Marauders are pretty strong against the Stalkers. Stalkers go in, snipe a little bit, and then blink away. Again, behind this, Lucky is taking a third base, and we do see the Colossus research starting and or finishing from Lucky. He's just going to try to be producing as much Colossus as he can, getting more gateways behind this. I don't see... Oh, there's a cool looking, the Aldarian Colossus skin that you get. I believe it's for the Colossus one, either you buy it or it's, I don't know. For the collector distance skin, not 100%. We do see Immortal with this army as well. The upgrades are coming in for Lucky at the same time. Ward is catching up on the upgrade side. He's getting a little bit more of the ranged weapon and the armor upgrade. A couple tanks here. Ward's playing super defensively, and again, Lucky's observer is just hero observer. He does see that this Marauder Marine tank army is coming across the map. And we can see from Ward's vision, there we go, they finally see that observer, and the observer gets sniped. And that kind of does it. The last little bit of vision of Lucky, but he's 3 bases to 2. You know, Ward's just doesn't have that much room to maneuver with. He needs a couple more medevacs with this, and a couple more upgrades to finish. But he just doesn't have the upgrades that he needs to fight against such a huge army. These adepts are kind of just floating around, seeing if they can spot the army at all. Lucky's adept is going to sees the army. This observer that sees it as well. And here's, you know, Ward's, or excuse me, Lucky's putting himself in position. There we go. He's going to try to blink right on top of this entire army. The Colossus are doing so much damage to this, but the Marauders are a little bit more beefier than he remembers them. He's losing a couple Stalkers from behind this. Lucky has 2 more Colossus that join the fight, not to mention all these Adepts that are going to try to take as much damage and do as much tank damage as they can. Adepts are being moved to the front. The Colossus are going to try to... There we go, snipes them down. The tanks are out of siege mode. Here comes the Adepts. The Adepts are launching into the army, do as much damage as they can to tank it. Stalkers are just picking across the tanks, and the Marauders and Marines get picked off. This Colossi, all 3 of them are still up, just doing so much damage. The armor supply is doubling that of Ward, and it looks like Lucky is pushing for the win. He's pushing his army completely across. There's only a handful left of Marauders, Marines for Ward. As we see, Ward doesn't have anything in his bunker, which is kind of funny. The Stalkers blink up from Lucky, snipe the tank, but here comes the Colossus trying to pick off the last little bit, and that is going to be it. GG gets called. 1 Colossus drops, but it's not going to be enough. And Lucky takes game number 2 and moves on to the quarterfinals. What an amazing play from both players. And oh, beg your pardon. Sorry, people are talking to me. Thank you so much. Awesome. Cool. So amazing play from both players, and GG gets called, and Lucky takes it. Moving on to the quarterfinals, where he'll be playing against... It looks like he's going to be playing against Winter, which should be a little fun map. As we see, Eon beat Darkening, so Eon versus Memomatic in the quarterfinals, and we have Sight and Mac Attack are playing now. So we'll see what are the results from the rest of the games now. We'll see if anyone we'll see what kind of games these guys have thus far. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the ESL North American Christmas Cup. This is the last cup of the year, so we appreciate everyone that's tuning in so far. And we'll see if we got a game to jump in. If not, no big deal. We'll just throw it to a quick break. And yeah, guys, so we'll put us to a quick break, and I'll be back. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. This is the ESL StarCraft 2 Christmas Cup.